Okay, so now we're at the rooftop again here on Palm. It's extremely late. It's already about 9 o'clock in the evening. And so we're here above the laundry. So we wanted to go ahead and show. So in the crawl space, we can see that the laundry has a lot of cast iron on its horizontal, as well as the kitchen. They only replaced where the two junction together. That's where they started ABS, but essentially from the T backwards, everything is still cast iron. So here's the original laundry vent. This is metal, which is fine. Vent. Here's the transition to PVC and then an ABS-T, where it collects the new trap that they put inside the wall with the standpipe. Then you can see a little bit more PVC after the ABS, and then they go back into the original cast. So we wanted to show this. You can see how, it's a little offset there, the alignment, but how clogged up this old original cast. And in fact, you can see that from their process of doing the remodel, when they cut into the pipe, you can see that little squiggly line with sharp edges. That's like a piece of tape that was cut. That's foreign debris. And then you can see all the metal flakes and rust flakes from the cutting process. When they cut the pipe, either they cracked it or cut it with a sawzall or a grinder, all those flakes and debris are clogged and inside completely clogged up. And this is all heavy metal debris. This isn't something you can just snake, and this is all going to have to be completely replaced, which means opening the wall back up to go from here back into the crawl space and across. So we now know that this vertical is not only heavily clogged up, as you can see, internally in its diameter, but the whole line itself is actually completely clogged, just a few inches past. So they did a poor job. Nothing was probably ever on the previous video, it may have got cut duct, does not go anywhere. It just goes through the floor into a single elbow and goes nowhere. Dryer duct is going to have to run through the crawl space and try to come back, and to be difficult trying to get around the floor joists, but further to get up into the ceiling above there, whichever that pipe be exposed, or some of it try to run inside the wall, and then maybe this duct dome right here, which when we look across here will go down this really fast, is not being utilized by anything. Oops, sorry, that just didn't go down there we go. Now we're going down. Looks like it actually turns into kind of a square duct. Good. And looks like some wood and some ceiling already. We could not see our camera light through the attic space from the second bedroom. We could not see this camera light, so I don't think it's very accessible that you could crawl around to this area. So again, the wall is going to have to be opened up at some point and bring the duct back up and to get to the rooftop here, because I don't think the crawl space is going to work real well. Additionally, on the rooftop, there is no ducting. It's hard to see at this time of night across the roof above the stove, but there's no exhaust vent leading to the rooftop to expel the carbon monoxide as well as the heat, odors, and everything else. So let's move our camera equipment here over to the kitchen vent. We're going to go ahead and do a quick attempt like we did with the laundry here and see how far we can go down. We know that the kitchen, from when we went into the crawl space, was also not replaced on the vertical by the foundation, and then the horizontal all the way across. Horizontal in the crawl space has little stalagmites hanging off the bottom. It's essentially started to leak. A lot of cobwebs here. We'll see. Now this has to go around a window, so it's unlikely we're going to be able to get through here unless this went all the way straight down. We'll find out here. Flakes here. It does go straight. Now there's the ABS, so this was a straight piece for the vent. Didn't have to go around the window. Heavy buildup. Some of it could be metal flakes and scaling of the pipe is going to come off when you go to snake it. And this line, if it's not cleaned up, is going to clog really fast upon somebody moving it, of course, with normal debris being washed off the dishwasher, and then normal things going down the kitchen sink, basket strainer, disposal, whatever that is in the kitchen sink. The food, fat, and grease is going to definitely clog up inside this pipe pretty quick. Now this one's a little bit more complex than the laundry because you have a cabinet in your way. Unlike the laundry, there's just a regular sheetrock wall. So I don't know how well this one can be replaced on this vertical. The laundry verticals you saw has to be changed out. You have an option cleaned, and then the horizontal will have to be replaced. But if this can be cleaned up and re-inspected after it's clean, you may be able to survive this vertical here to get it opened really nice to the property. I'm not sure I'd guarantee that for super long, so that's something that eventually may have to be done at some point, which is, again, a lot of opening up of things to get to the pipe that's buried over here. So we just wanted to show this last section of the piping we didn't show from the first video because we had to